From cooking in the White House under 4 presidential administrations and working with the nation's top generals in the Pentagon to serving our country in Iraq, Chef Andre Rush has measured his life success by giving back. In his new book, Call Me Chef, Dammit, A Veteran's Journey from the Rural South to the White House, Chef Rush opens up about his greatest triumphs and most vulnerable moments. Chef Rush joins us now. Thank you so much for being here.
Such a pleasure being here.
So before we get to your illustrious career as a chef, let's start with your roots in Mississippi, right?
Mississippi, yeah.
And you talk about in the book how you got your big heart from your mom. Talk to us about her influence on you as a chef.
Oh, wow. So in Mississippi, my dad was a big guy. He worked construction for 50 years, and he believed that the boys go to work and the girls go to work, and no boys cook. So I used to actually sneak and cook with my mom as a youngster because I just loved, me and my mom had a wonderful relationship. And so I loved the camaraderie. And I also loved when we got together as a family, how the demographics changed. Everybody was so happy, the energy, and it was like Christmas every time we ate at a table. So I just loved it. And I wanted it all the time.
And as you're a young man, you enlisted in the Army, and you talk about how you made a name for yourself in the kitchen, but some of the higher-ups really said that you're not going to amount to much, right? How did your doubt fuel your ultimate success?
You know, it's funny because you get that in life. You know, people telling you you're not going to be worth much. You're not going to be doing something. I mean, I came from Mississippi, you know, from the projects, and I had a country twang to me, but I was the hardest worker. You know, people will doubt you all the time, but it doesn't fade me. It actually fuels me.
Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, you worked in the White House as the chef for, what, 20 years? Talk to us about that experience of being such an integral part of one of the most powerful places on the planet.
Very humbling. I mean, I'll be honest with you. With my dad going in front, just like I do any job, I never look left or right. I just go and I do my job. I do it to my fullest, no matter if I'm picking up something or I'm cooking something, it doesn't matter. And I didn't have a time to actually enjoy it, meaning that ooh and ah, I just worked. I worked really hard, but later on, it was like, wow, this is pretty cool to be part of history where no one else has been, and to see things that no one else could see, and to be a part of something much even greater.
Any unique requests from some of our commanders-in-chief?
Unique. I don't know unique or not. It's just anything that I cooked on.
Yeah. Was very special.
It was always very special.
I'm sure that they thoroughly enjoyed it. So now let's flip gears a little bit and talk about the PTSD that you experienced on 9/11, working at the Pentagon, going back in to make some rescues. How has talking about it helped you heal?
It's been very therapeutic for me, and not only from talking about it, from the people that experience as well. I had a conversation 2 weeks ago when one of the guys from the Pentagon, who's a DOD officer, called me up and said he was having problems, right? And this is from 9/11, and this was a process for me. It's not a had, it's have, and how am I going to deal with it? And I call it a deterrent because you never know when it's going to happen, when it's going to come back. PD doesn't go away. It's just something that kind of lingers around if you're triggered.
So give us a sampling, if you will, of some of your tools that you use for coping.
Tools I use for coping, also cooking. Cooking, I started a program called Cooking to Cope with a bunch of veterans, USO guys, males and females, and we did mystery baskets, which is a bunch of food, no recipes, and we just cooked. And I taught them how to use food as medicine, medication, holistic, as loving, as caring, what it's meant to be. I taught them to respect food more. But the most important thing is also the mental state. And the mental state is, which is everything, which I also focus on kids all the time because they are the foundation. I think about a big guy like me who's going through things, and then I think about the kids who are not as big and who's a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more emotional because they didn't grow up like we did.
And you talked about fitness. I mean, we cannot let you go without talking about the gun show that you brought in here. And so what, 2,222 push-ups a day? How did you end up doing that?
I just did it. I'm an endurance trainer. People don't understand that. Being 275, 280, I'm going up and down. For this kinetic energy and this weight, I still want to be very active, very limber, all these different things. So when I started with 22 a day, 22 vets commit suicide a day, also with, you know, bullying, anti-bullying, social bullying, I just said I need to do something that's going to be more, to get more attention. And the 2,222 would get your attention. So I did it, and I did it all, and luckily and fortunately and God willing, it got a lot of attention.
2018, you went viral. You're using those arms for good.
Of course.
Chef, we thank you so much for joining us. Mad you didn't bring us some of that jalapeno chicken.
Next time.
Next time. All right. Call Me Chef Dammit, a veteran's journey from the rural South to the White House is available now wherever books are sold.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.